Welcome back to video number 2. Let me tell you guys, there is no royal video number 3. There is a video number 3, but it's not about the royal family due to content. So you guys just hang out with me, finish this video. There's a lot to cover. Let's go. Here we go. They're talking again about a book. Now, the reason they're talking about this is because we know that when Harry and Meghan did the Parents Network, the comment made by Meghan was, I haven't scratched the surface yet. So now stories are coming out saying that Meghan is going to expand on her mental health struggles that she endured while she was in the palace in an upcoming tell-all memoir. Are you kidding me? She's been out of the family longer than she was even in the family. She took multiple breaks while she was in the family. I mean, are you kidding me? At what point does people say it's enough already? You know, the funny thing was, I knew, and I told you in my previous video, I knew when she said that, that was a threat. I knew that was a lead into something. It was either going to be a book, a podcast, another tell-all interview. She's just going to slam the royal family some more because she doesn't have anything else. And she doesn't realize that most Americans, and I think people around the world, are so sick of hearing her victim mentality. It's like, get over yourself. We know that this is all about money, and this is what I don't get. They earned $2 million from Spotify. Harry got a $20 million, advance on his book, and they've gotten about $40 million from Netflix. So they've earned over $60 million. And yet for Meghan, it's not enough. She just wants more and more and more. And she hasn't figured out that talking about all of this is only hurting her and Harry. She just wants to, clear up, quote unquote, a lot of questions. But what questions could anybody have? She told it all in Oprah. She told it all in the Me You Can't See Her. Harry told it for her. She told it all in the Cut interview just a few days before the Queen died with yet another threat. She told it all in the Variety interview. What is left? We know that Harry and Meghan have never gone to Balmoral, but apparently because they were snubbed this year and didn't get an invite anymore, this is, they're saying, the catalyst for Meghan's desire to move forward with this. Let's be honest, they never went. They were invited every year and they never went. But what the family did was really smart. They took the chance of them saying, yes, we're going to come right out of their hands. So now with all of this going on, we know that something is happening at Balmoral. So apparently King Charles is having a summit while they're there at Balmoral. They're talking about Harry losing his prince title, not the Duke and Duchess title, but the prince title, which means that Archie and Lilibet would lose theirs as well. They would still be able to use the Dumbarton titles, but, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex would be Harry and Meghan, but the kids would still be, the Dumbarton titles. And remember, Meghan didn't want to use those titles because she thought they were stupid. At Balmoral, they're going to be discussing how the two of them, how Harry and Meghan are going to fit in with the royal family over the next 10 years and how to best move forward without them. Not only will their tours and upcoming trip to Canada be on the agenda, but their titles and peerages are also up for discussion. Remember, Earl of Dumbarton, Baron of Coquille. Yeah, I say let them keep that, but take everything else. Just as an FYI, the title of Prince and HRH are gifts from the sovereign and can be stripped. The dukedom, the earldom, and the barony have to go through Parliament. And now articles are coming out saying, forget Meghan, what about Harry? That King Charles had raised concerns over Harry long before he quit the UK, and he saw William as the more stable brother, which he is. Harry's real problem is he's convinced that Charles has always preferred William, and not just because William is the heir. He doesn't accept the responsibility that as a teenager, he wore a Nazi uniform, he was drinking, he was using drugs, and he became increasingly volatile. And so Charles was concerned. So Charles saw William as a safer pair of hands and Harry as emotionally unstable, which he is. But they're saying that Harry knows it and he resents it. It's so odd. It's like Harry doesn't remember any of the good times with his father and his brother since he met Meghan. It's like all he can remember are the bad things. This is all that's running through his head. You know, I've pointed this out to you before, but I'm going to do it again. Do you think that Charles thought that maybe Harry was volatile because of his drug and alcohol abuse? Do you think he was volatile when he went to Las Vegas and was pictured naked playing strip pool? Do you think he was volatile when he was caught cheating at school? Did you guys think he was volatile when he got drunk and fell into a pool, literally almost hitting his head? And for those of you who didn't see this, here's a little clip for you. Dum Dum here was drinking while he was dancing on the edge of the pool. He lost his balance and he fell. He realized he was going to fall, so he literally turned so that he could, dive in, but he almost hit his head on the way in. So then what does he do? He gets out of the water and decides, I'm just going to keep on dancing. He doesn't see anything wrong with this behavior. And notice you never saw this kind of behavior from William. Like, ever. All right. How about when he got caught with the drugs and the drinking and his father sent him to rehab? Word is he only went for 1 day because he checked himself out. Maybe Charles thought he shouldn't have any money when rumor was when he was 25, he took some of Princess Diana's estate money to buy himself a Ducati superbike for like $13,000. How about when he got into the fight with the paparazzi, or because they were just trying to get his picture? I mean, give me a break. Maybe Charles thought that Harry was volatile when he dressed up like a Nazi for a party, or when it was found out that he made horrible statements and racial statements about his, co-soldiers. Maybe they thought he was volatile when he told the world through Omid Scobie that his father was a racist. If anybody was concerned, then you have to realize what he said in Spare about how he fantasized about unaliving his father. And he sent the jet. Guys, remember that? I mean, I don't think it changes anything. It is what it is. Just remember that when Harry was with the royal family, they had him under an umbrella. And all of the bad behavior, all of the drugs, all of the drinking, all of that was kept under wraps. Nobody had heard about it. Nobody knew it. Nothing. It was all completely kept under wraps. All right, you guys, remember what I said at the beginning. There is no royal video. There is a video number 3, but it's also Harry and Meghan. So put your like, hit the subscribe button, go down into the description box and hit the button for number 3. Let's go.